Interesting developments after my latest video where I showed Hulk Hogan calling in to the Alex Jones show years ago. And the connection with Hulk Hogan and the character Alex Jones both working for Time Warner. Watch this video for full context of what I'm speaking about, because there's a lot of information in this video regarding the situation. But basically, to sum it up, the current Alex Jones is not the same one as the first one from the 90s. I demonstrated how the ears are off, the head's off, the nose is off, everything is off. And I also obviously demonstrated the connection with Bill Hicks and Alex Jones. One of the same. And again, there's also different characters. And here is Bill Hicks, aka Alex Jones on CNN. That gets into this video, which was uploaded by Alex Jones shortly after my video. And the chances of this just being an amazing coincidence is very highly unlikely. What he says, he mentions Bill Hicks and he mentions Flat Earth. And I know for a fact that Alex Jones has watched my videos over the years. I've seen screenshots from his studio way back when, 2012, with my video on screen. And I have inside knowledge of Alex Jones watching my video. So this is not some amazing coincidence after I put out this video that Alex Jones mentions him being compared to Bill Hicks. And then the Flat Earth topic is brought up. Let's get right to it with what Alex Jones has to say in these very short clips.
And I constantly see this stuff that I'm Bill Hicks, think the world's flat, they think, all this stuff has been lied to about so many other basic things. And then they turn an attack on people that actually have a long track record of covering real issues and trying to change the world for the better.
Trying to change the world for the better. Unbelievable. Anybody that gets spotlighted that's associated with people like Donald Trump, you're part of the world stage. Donald Trump would have no connection to any of the non-actors that are not presented on television programming or mentioned in the mainstream media. That simple. That gets back to the topic of Flat Earth that this version of Alex Jones just mentioned. Let's take a look here. Going back in time with this version of Alex Jones on InfoWars. And he mentions the Flat Earth topic by mentioning the firmament itself. Let's get right to it.
It's just written in the firmament of the night sky. Think about that.
Yeah, think about what you're saying. You dismiss Flat Earth, this one particular version anyways, but this one mentions the firmament. This is flat out mockery, no pun intended. And for those that don't know or understand, the reference to the firmament itself from the Bible, and you see here, the biblical cosmology, the firmament is the structure above the atmosphere conceived as a vast solid dome. So definitely, when it comes down to it, this is flat out mockery. Once again, the gullible audience of Alex Jones, whichever version you're watching, they don't understand when he mentions the firmament. And that's, again, mockery taking place when he knows his followers, the majority, 99%, are not going to know what this is a reference to. Obviously, the Flat Earth. Now, that gets into this clip with this interview with Mike Tyson. And just take a close listen to what Alex Jones says here during this interview.
When you talk about looking forward to death, Mike, we don't want you to leave this plane anytime soon.
So obviously you just heard Alex Jones mention the Flat Earth as the plane, not planet, as a plane. And again, this is flat out mockery. The people in the know at the very top, they know we don't live in a ridiculous spinning ball. And that gets into the topic, which I covered in my last video once again, about Hulk Hogan. There's been a few knuckleheads that don't understand when I played the audio of Hulk Hogan calling in as Terry from Georgia, his real name. So I showed on his profile here, Terry from Georgia. Now that gets into this, again, where I show Hulk Hogan. I'm going to play the audio clip just for reference so people can clearly hear. This is Hulk Hogan calling in the Alex Jones show. Let's take a listen as he calls in as his real name, once again, as Terry.
Go to Terry in Georgia. You're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, Alex, how are you?
Good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got something for you. We have, of course, the NDAA, which is, totally unconstitutional. But they don't follow the Constitution anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The problem that I have is a judge, says, hey, we're not going to, no, this is not constitutional. We're not going to accept this. This is not for the American people. And then their lawyers go around, turn around, and overturn it right away. The problem that we have is that information is at the speed of light. And with that information, like back in 1776, information didn't travel like this. They're spying on everything that we do.
And again, that's clearly Hulk Hogan. I'm going to play another clip. As I did in my previous video, you're going to clearly hear this is Hulk Hogan's voice, where it's not totally amped up, playing the wrestling role of Hulk Hogan, the character. You're going to hear more the real person, Terry, his real name, speak during this interview. Take a listen.
What I love to do. And I got two small kids, Nicholas and Brooke. And Brooke is 6 years old, and she kind of caught the tail end of Hulkamania. Now my son Nicholas is going to be 4, July 27th. And he's all the time I'm signing these autographs while I'm doing Thunder in Paradise.
That's clearly the same voice as Terry from Georgia calling into the Alex Jones Show. Now to confirm this from Alex Jones, or this version of Alex Jones, I should say himself, with again Hulk Hogan calling into a show. It's funny with Time Warner and the WCW that it owned and the whole New World Order angle, as I covered previously, how it all intertwines with Alex Jones. Now take a listen here with this video tribute by Alex Jones talking about Hulk Hogan and how Hulk Hogan was a fan of his show. And not only did Hulk Hogan listen in to the Alex Jones Show, he called in. So this 100% confirms what I stated, that Hulk Hogan did call in to the Alex Jones Show. Let's get right to it.
Well, Hulk Hogan was a listener of the show, called in a few times many years ago. And I know a lot of people that knew him well and just said he was a really great, awesome guy. So never got to meet him in person. We did call into the show a few times.
So there you go. For all the knuckleheads that come to my channel and say, oh, that's not Hulk Hogan calling in. And again, this version of the Alex Jones confirms it. So there's definitely still a lot of baby truthers looking around YouTube that have no idea what they're talking about. They jump aboard people's channels, such as mine, and they should just stick to watching CNN and Fox News and believe in that garbage that's presented. But getting back to Hulk Hogan and closing out this video presentation, again, Hogan supposedly passing away. Take a look here at Clearwater, Florida. And one thing very important to mention, with the so-called funeral, the casket was closed. There's no viewing of Hulk Hogan. All you see is the coffin itself. So no way for anybody to confirm. And obviously, the media was not allowed in during the funeral itself. Just another actor on the world stage when it comes to Hulk Hogan. And again, just to clarify once again, Hulk Hogan calling in the Alex Jones Show. And Alex, or this version of Alex Jones, confirming it once again.
Well, Hulk Hogan was a listener of the show, called in a few times many years ago. And I know a lot of people that knew him well and just said he was a really great, awesome guy. So never got to meet him in person. We did call into the show a few times. And I constantly see this stuff that I'm Bill Hicks. They think the world's flat. They think, all this stuff because they've been lied to about so many other basic things. And then they turn an attack on people that actually have a long track record of covering real issues and trying to change the world for the better.
That it's just written in the firmament of the night sky. Think about that.
Well, you talk about looking forward to death, Mike. We don't want you to leave this plane anytime soon.
John, chapter 9, verse 25. Whereas once I was blind, now I can see. Now I can see.